up, all my fight fans? So, I want to ask you guys something. Who is Islam Makhachev going to face in Abu Dhabi in October? You know, that's pretty much where he is stated to return and defend his lightweight championship belt in October in Abu Dhabi. So we had a number one contendership fight, which was Charles Oliveira versus Beneil Dariush. Everyone was hoping that Beneil was going to win, and so we could get that fresh face fight in this really high anticipated fight with Islam Makhachev. Well, unfortunately, that did not come into fruition. Charles Oliveira ended up beating Beneil Dariush. I believe it was in the first round by stoppage, I want to say. But Charles Oliveira recently came out in an interview saying that he would not be ready to face Islam in October. So that goes to the next one, which is going to be another possible number one contendership, which is in July 29th. It is the BMF title fight against Justin Gaethje and Dustin Poirier. Well, we know these guys. We know Justin. We know Dustin. These guys do not have a boring fight. These guys do not have a slow fight. These guys have a all-out war. These guys have a action-packed fight. These guys are going to possibly, hopefully doesn't happen, but possibly send each other to the hospital. These guys are going to go to war and try to beat each other senseless. So, do you think any of these guys are going to be ready for October in Abu Dhabi? Possibly not. Unless it's a short night, and unless it's a quick night with Dustin and Justin, I do not feel they will be ready for October. I feel like it might be a little bit of a quick turnaround for these guys, and they might want to wait just a little bit longer. So, who does that leave? Well, you got yourself Michael Chandler, possibly, because there's still all kinds of rumors about this fight not coming into fruition with Conor McGregor. And there's Armin Tsarukyan, there's Fiziev, there's Gamrot, there's a few other names in the lightweight division, but no name bigger than, at this moment, Michael Chandler or the potential winner of Dustin versus Justin. So, who do you guys want to see Islam Makhachev face? Wild card. Maybe we get a rematch with Alexander Volkanovski. You know, we do not have any clear number one contender. I guess in a sense, Ilia Topuria, but I guess you can really pick and choose. Like, which do you really want to see? You know, you still got Max Holloway in there. Maybe, again, Max Holloway and Ilia Topuria can duke it out for the number one contendership at the featherweights. But we already know what happens with Max Holloway facing the contenders in the featherweight division. Max Holloway is just pretty much the best featherweight, not naming Alexander Volkanovski. So there's a big mix-up there. But that could potentially be a wild card. Alexander Volkanovski rematching Islam Makhachev. We already saw that fight. It was a very, very close, highly disputed fight with Islam and Alexander Volkanovski. So that could potentially be another opponent as well. Or, here's another one. Another wild card. Islam Makhachev did a tweet, I believe, and he said a potential matchup with welterweight champion in the welterweight title fight, Leon Edwards. Islam Makhachev, Leon Edwards, Abu Dhabi for the welterweight championship of the world. I do not hate it, but I feel like there's a little bit more contenders. There's a well-known contender in Colby Covington that has been making a lot of noise, wanting this fight with Leon Edwards. So I do not see that potentially being a possibility. It's kind of, it could be a chance, sure. But with the fact that Colby Covington has made a lot of noise, with Dana White clearly making a statement of saying Colby Covington is the next fight for Leon Edwards' title, I don't see the chance of that happening. You never know. But I just do not possibly see that chance. The only way I could see a fight potentially happening in the lightweight division would be against Michael Chandler if this Conor fight does not come into fruition, because it doesn't seem like it is. We haven't heard anything that it's not, but we haven't heard anything that it is. So it really looks like to see what happens July 29th. Do these guys literally almost kill each other to where they cannot fight, or are one of them clear, good to go by the doctor, saying they actually are clear and good to go, that will potentially be the number one contendership. It's a bit tricky, guys. It's a really little tricky decision that's going to be happening, but I feel like we're not going to get any answers until July 29th. So, guys, let me know in the comments. What do you think? Who do you think Islam Makhachev is going to face next in October in Abu Dhabi? Will it be Justin or Dustin? Will it be a potential rematch with Alexander Volkanovski? Will it be a potential welterweight title fight with Leon Edwards? Or will it be a potential matchup with Michael Chandler? Let me know in the comments, guys. Like, subscribe, hit that notification button, and I'll see you guys in the next video.